Superman. Let me share this stream real quick. Hang on. Give me a sec. I probably need to call my wife.
From inside the 15, here comes a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
You sure you're ready for this, Superman?
Point in the season, these types of games, top 25.
So you sure you're ready for this?
Whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to do the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The Wolverines are on the move. Leaves it with the running back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
That was my zone.
We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line.
Schraber's hurt.
No more than that.
Okay.
Great job at containing
No,
this defense.
he's a playmaker for sure, but he's not my top guy.
He's got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Lost the fire on second down. Intercepted in the first drive after the play. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's not all-American defensive tackles who got hurt.
But they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys. If he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try the outside to the left. They'll knock him down for the loss of a couple.
That's different.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that
My
last
starting
run. You're gonna
QB's
have to
hurt.
find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Now what they have
Mine's out for the year.
drive, here
We got a
comes
broken,
2nd and 13.
yeah, broken bone.
Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. And my quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
To the air on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes, and knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
The fuck kind of defense are you running, bro?
Side adjustments here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They just keep firing. Under fire. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Ducks. Nice catch and good work after.
That dude's like 6'5", bro.
They get set for the point after we have the first.
Maybe like 6'3". I know my number.
And with the extra point,
No,
they get
Ta'amu is 6'5". I think he's like 6'3". Ah,
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Out across the 30, mark down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Those who stay will be champions, so said Bo Schembechler, and those who keep it on the ground churn out first downs.
It's because it's a way of life, right? It's that physicality. It's going to be hard in practice all week. When you're at Michigan, it's going to be grind. It's going to be physical. That's who they are. They won't compromise. And if you get to stick around, here recently, a lot of success, too.
Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously open over the middle of the field. But you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
I switched to the last second on accident.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. To the air on second down. Buying some time. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far.
I have like 4 guys visiting this week too.
So they go back to work
Yeah.
after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh! Oh, that's why you go to him. Because of his name? You didn't change that? That's just how he came.
And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the...
I'm ready.
Unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back.
You didn't get to play my offensive line last year. My offensive line last year was beastly.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands.
Well, I can't change conference games. And I leave, unless it's requested, I leave out of conference games typically alone. Me and Clemson usually play every year, but his schedule didn't line up this year.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Quarterback making adjustments. Shotgun snap on third down. High coverage and an incomplete pass. Knocks it away and forces a fourth down. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator,
He's going to start feeling those hits, bro. I'm just saying. Your running back going to start feeling those hits.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? You be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense.
The play action fake. Going over the top. Oh, dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Wolverines line up with punted away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him that loss a week ago. Called on just once. Just plowing ahead. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds.
I could have cut back inside, but you got a dude trailing me.
They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The give to the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Ducks come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll go with a direct snap. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Well, this offense is sending a little
I think there's only one or two people that expect that play, and that's because they run it.
They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his target down the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Now on the move. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on first down. Snakes it over. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will
2 minute warning.
pause for the 2-minute timeout.
Yeah, it's not been a high scoring game, bro. When you don't score a lot of points, the clock's continuously running.
The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to to throw on first down.
Oh. Oh.
But that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Back to pass on second down.
Oh. Oh, I can't believe I missed that.
Explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Using the quick game. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's the handoff. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
All right, how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
He's in open space downfield.
Yeah, you ain't just gonna spear me, bro. Not happening. You went for that fucking spear too, good God.
Here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Fires left.
Oh.
Physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Offense changing the play. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted on the first down. Can swing momentum. He's stopped. Not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions all.
Hey, game's not over, bro. This is a 2-point game.
They'll start this drive going to the air. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And back to the air on second down. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. He wants to throw. Finds his man. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
A nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient, fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Slips a tackle and he's got room. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play.
I thought you had him down. I was going to waiting to call him. I was like, please, please. I was like, go down. I had double tap square. If you could see that right there, he was diving.
Seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. The kicker
Fuck.
tried to punch one through from 41 yards away. Not a chance. Missed it.
That's only his 2nd missed kick all year, bro. I've made a 63-yard kick with him, and that motherfucker was zooming.
And the Wolverines will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's going to bring this one out.
Oh man, if I wouldn't have ran into my guy, I would have been gone.
But they get him on the ground at the 20.
There was a hole, but I had to hit it, and I missed it barely. Like, you see that? If I would have hit that hole, I was gone. You're not unless you got like a dude that's like 97, 98 speed. You ain't catching him in the open field.
They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in.
Yeah, you ain't catching him if he gets in the open field unless you got a 99 speed guy. I went to celebrate, and I was like, oh wait, I'm not playing the computer. And it's not unheard of. Like, if you win out, and if you don't make, like, if you win out but still don't make the conference championship, you could still make the playoffs. It's a long shot, but it's happened. It's happened. Oh, I over pursued.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I gotta make.
He was gone. I thought you hit. It looked like you hit square twice on accident.
Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this.
Boy, you had your tight end open, because I would not have got there in time.
With his feet. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Floating away.
shows you the experience of the quarterback there. His primary target wasn't open, so he didn't panic. Even though he was getting hit, he was still able to find his check down and find some positive yards.
Gonna swing it on second down. Gets it out.
Damn.
Pick up the first down, but he got
Your running backs are kind of beastly.
The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the back.
Damn, he got fucking pancaked. That motherfucker got straight put on his back.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
He'll run it again. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep
I almost run commit. Almost fucking run commit, bro.
You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration, so my running back can fall forward. Just
Oh!
like that and get that first down.
I was not expecting that.
No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack.
Good
Getting
kick,
to him,
bro.
Hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Especially on my home field, I know my shit's rocking. Bro, I was kicking the other day when I was playing as Boise State in somebody's fucking home field, and so the arrow thing, or the where it moves, was gray. The arrow, the power arrow, was gray. It was that bad. It was that fucking bad. It was horrible. Yeah, it'll disappear halfway up.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score.
Oh.
See if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. The screen, he can go. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
No, he's not fast. He's just big. No!
Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Smithers into space. Good.
That's some bullshit, bro.
Defense has set them up with a big
And man, what great effort. You could tell he was fighting, scratching, breaking tackles. The problem is when you give all those second efforts and you've got all those guys holding you up, slowing you down, now that football becomes vulnerable. You can punch it out. The defense punches the football out, lands on top of it. Nice momentum swing for this defense.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Moving out of the pocket. Falls it in. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. that's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy I can't remember drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out.
He uncorks one deep.
Ain't no way, bro.
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Caught in the backfield, it's Merritt. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
To throw again. Looking for space to the left. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide? I can throw them the football, and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night.
Oh, shit. Brother, there's still 6 minutes left. I've been up 21 in the 4th quarter and lost. Were you at there? Were you at their house? Oh, then I don't know. Because when you play USC in the Rose Bowl, it's fucking hard.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He'll get rid of it. And it's incomplete.
You had your running back wide open on the left side of the field. Wide open, bro. Nobody within 10 yards.
You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down.
He caught it.
Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to
He's under pressure.
that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On target. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defense Defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see
Well, that caught me off guard.
done after the catch. This defense
Not you. Your game has evolved, bro. Like, your game has changed since the last time I played you a lot.
Second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat on how to go get that first.
Over the middle, it's Cuber. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover.
I told you he's gonna feel all them hits.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do.
I think my running back's got like 8 carries. He usually has like 20, but he's been getting hurt.
Interception of the game. They get him on the ground at the 33-yard line, but the interception, the turnover, has given this offense a great shot.
It's not impossible. It's just gonna be hard.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows that happens again. He's going to find himself on the sideline. So this is going to be a dude very motivated to make some plays on this drive.
Yeah, and I think it's frustrating, but you got to put it behind you. You got to move on. And this offense has to go through him anyways. You got to be able to run the football and have some balance.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give as they work on that clock. Fouls through the defense. Still on his feet at the 45.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the
What's up, bud? You have fun?
Try to keep that clock moving.
You all right?
Get a few first downs and get a W.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man on the run.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood,
Okay.
just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And the Ducks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll run play action. Quick strike complete.
God dang, you just like drilled my fullback.
After that pick, but he did get the first down. They came into this game with plenty of people putting them on upset alert, and they were ready for the challenge.
And they cast it with flying colors. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements across the season. And they proved, Palmer, the difference between them and the other team being ranked is wide, and there's a reason why.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equally. And they showed that here today. Dominating in all 3 phases. This is a team everybody needs to look at.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Snap to the back.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball.
Yeah, right after this.
They've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. You're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
And they'll take a knee.
I have tried that so many times, bro. Even in goal line, it does not work. I have tried everything I can to do that. I've put a million guys there. I can stop a QB sneak all day long. GG's. I can't stop QB Neal.